Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Joining me now is TRE'VON Norman. He is with the YMCA, the school age and camp director. TRE'VON, thank you for being here.
And
again, we just want to jump right into it because I know you have so much to share with us and a lot of activities happening at the YMCA this week when it comes to, you know, kiddos school age. And they're out of school this week, so what's going on, TRE'VON?
Well, we've got a number of different activities and different field trips we're going to do. When they come in, generally they're split up into 3 different age groups, so they're not all clustered in one area, and they follow a pretty strict schedule that we have for them. But they're going to have a good time. It's spring break, and that's what we want the kids to do, just take a break, get away from all of the structure. Not completely, but we'll have different things for them to do, from going to different parks to taking trips to go skating and going swimming. And so they're going to have a good time, and we're real excited about getting it kicked off.
And there's a big age group here that you're able to reach as well, correct?
Yes.
What are the age groups that we're looking at?
Well, we deal with pre-K all the way up to 6th grade, so ages 4 to 12. And like I said, we don't mix the youngers with the olders. We kind of keep it, within their age groups so that they're comfortable and that they, have a good time and make new friends and do all of that good stuff. So they'll be safe and they'll have a great time to, just come out and see us.
What are some of the activities? Maybe if we kind of just start with the younger ones, the pre-K, what are some of the things they might be doing? Are they going to mainly stay at the facility, or will they also be going out on trips?
Well, they do mainly stay at the Y, but they also get to go out and take some small field trips. They will be going skating as well this week, and we've got some different art projects for them to do. And towards the end of the week, we've got the big clover hunt that we're going to do with all the ages, where they'll color different clovers and we'll stick tags on them. And if they find them, then they'll have certain prizes that they'll get for them. So a little different excitement for each age group, but they'll all have a decent time doing that.
Well, that's exciting for all age groups.
Absolutely.
Even my age group, hey, we all like to find things and get prizes.
Right.
So I guess basically to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, correct?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Falls in a fun time this week. And now, there are still openings. So if you're watching this at home and you think, hey, nothing for my kids to really do this week, but of course you want to plan some fun activities, is this something where it's an all-day thing? Can you come half a day? What are you looking at?
It's just strictly at their discretion, whatever the parents and the kids want to do. Once they get them enrolled and signed up, we're open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if they wanted to come just for half a day, we have a schedule that we have set out so they can know when they want to show up, if they want to go on the field trips, if they don't, things of that nature. And is still time, and you can, even this week, just come in, you can sign up and get them going. We'll be ready for them.
What are you paying maybe just kind of for the different days? So, if you were just wanting to do a half a day, it wouldn't be the same fee versus all week, or would it?
It would. It's a general weekly fee. But
okay.
Like I said, it would be at their discretion whether they wanted to come this week or not. It's $95 up front, and they're served breakfast, lunch, and snack there.
Oh, wow.
All day, so they won't have to worry about any of that. Once you get them signed up, it is, like I said, at their discretion. They can come and have a good time, come and go as their parents come to pick them up.
Absolutely. And if you're working all week, just because it's spring break, mom and dad, most of them still have to go to work. So
right.
Gives the kids a chance to come do something fun and safe. And what do you think the benefits really are for the kiddos and the parents of Texoma to have the YMCA here and to take advantage of the programs that are being offered?
Well, if I had to explain it in one word, it's family. Yes, they have their families at home, but once they come to know the Y and the programs we have here, it is a family away from your family. And the kids become very comfortable, they're at ease, they have fun, they make friends, and that's what it's all about, making sure that these kids are taken care of and that they do have a good time.
What is the best part about your job? I mean, you get to see these kids, and now they're going to be there with you all week, all the age groups. So what's the best part about it?
The best part is seeing them get the fulfillment out of being involved in these activities. There's nothing that can take away a child's smiling face and seeing them excited, from the youngest to the oldest, every age group, seeing them having a good time and, just being happy that they're there is what does it for me each and every day.
Well, I think that's awesome. TRE'VON, thank you so much for giving us, a really inside look to what's going to be going on. The school age kids, I know they're going to be extremely busy this week and having a lot of fun. So, and I love that getting to go out too on the field trips. Do you think that's an important part of it, taking them out in the community as well?
Oh yes, they have a great time doing that. They do get to know what's out there in the community, and sometimes it's an insight to parents. They might not have known, hey, I didn't know this was here.
Yeah.
You know, they see it on a field trip, they're like, okay, we can do this as a family ourselves.
Sure.
Different things of that nature. So yes, it's great.
That is great. Well, it all starts tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. you said,
6 a.m.,
right?
bright and early.
Bright and early.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, TRE'VON. And we are not done talking to the YMCA. Much more activities coming up after the break. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Joining me now is ELIAS AQUIRRE with the YMCA and a certified personal trainer. And ELIAS, we appreciate you being here. And I love this. We're talking about Kids Sports Conditioning Camp.
Yes, it's very important that parents this coming spring break, if they don't have anything to do for their kids, to go ahead and drop them off at the YMCA, the Bill Bartley branch, in fact, where they could go in and learn about sports conditioning. Sports conditioning could be catered to not only the general athlete, but also to the general population kids. And the purpose of it, because we have kids that are growing in the society and they're becoming obese. And the main objective is to be able to get those kids to stay active through exercise and condition them properly.
And what is the age that you're really targeting? I know from 9 to 10 in the morning, which is not too late to sign up. We definitely want to mention that. Tomorrow morning, you can head up there and sign up your kiddos. There's actually a level 1. And you mentioned your kids don't have to already be involved in sports or be really active. I mean, you're going to teach them everything they need to know.
Yes. In fact, you know, with kids, you got boys and girls that really, they're deconditioned. And the main objective is to help them become physically active and to keep them motivated and educated and keep them from being injured. And of course, from that point, usually at 9 to 10 a.m. would be the best time to get them so they have a better opportunity to wean in during a week and get better at it.
What is the age group really that you're focusing on? You know, we're saying boys and girls. What's kind of the age group you're looking at here?
Well, believe it or not, ages 10 to 18, there is, you know, a caliber issue. You have the one that's just a basic person that doesn't know how to exercise. It doesn't know a thing about sports. And then about 13 on up, the high school kids, junior high kids, they know a little bit more about the sports, and the sport conditioning program will allow them to maneuver a lot better. They're going to learn some good skills that are basically promoted in strength and conditioning and sports medicine, and I'm excited to be able to work with them and teach them these new skills.
Are these skills, what are some of the things that you're going to be doing? I mean, is this done in a fun way, you know, where you're obviously you're holding their attention, but you're teaching them things they can do at home and maybe even teach to mom and dad?
Yes, of course. Whether they're beginning athletes or just a general athlete in general, the main objective is to get that young man, that young boy and that young girl and woman to be able to participate in movement preparation, which allows them to get their body conditioned for the demands that they're going to be using during a sport or an activity. Another skill that they would learn is movement skills, where they'll learn how to run, straight line, side to side, turn, to re-accelerate from those positions. And then also there, I'm going to teach them how to prehab. And the purpose of prehab is so that they don't get injured and to condition the joints, condition the muscles to improve and keep them excited about strength and conditioning.
So really, we're looking at the age of 10, though, to
Yes.
kind of start it off, which, you know, I think this is great because there are a lot of parents. You know, I have an 8-year-old and he's involved in sports, but I couldn't even tell you where to really begin to condition. So this is a great thing to get those kiddos involved in and start learning.
Yeah, but well, you know, if I say at 10, you know, these days 10-year-olds are a lot, you know, smaller than some 8-year-olds. So it's equally, I would be open to say that if that 8-year-old is capable and emotionally ready to be able to go into a conditioning program, you know, the YMCA is willing to take them in.
Absolutely, and this is going to be going on all week, $60 a person, but that's for all week, correct?
Yes, for the amount of $60, that young boy and that young girl will have an opportunity to become a better person and a better athlete.
How important is this to you and what you do? I can see there's a lot of passion and a lot of dedication behind this and helping these kiddos out. How important is it to you?
Importance when it comes to dealing with kids, we want them to be educated in controlling that risk factor for coronary artery disease and obesity and those things that really will come up to them later on in life. I want the kids to be able to see that by exercising, that exercise will give them medicine. And also too, they will educate their parents and themselves to continue being physically active.
Do you think it's something too, if they start it young, they'll continue it throughout life?
Yes, because there's a starting phase in life, and with a conditioning coach or a trainer, they're going to teach you the basics, and from that point on, and then the schools and then the colleges and the professional level trainers will get them beyond that point.
Well, that's exciting, and again, it all kicks off tomorrow, so we definitely wish you the very best as all those kiddos come into your classroom tomorrow. So if you're interested in signing up, like you mentioned, you can just head to the YMCA, the Bill Bartley branch. Yes. Tomorrow morning, I believe they open at 6 a.m., so it's going to be an early start, and 9 a.m. is when the classes actually start, correct?
Like I said, just for the athletes to have some water and make sure that they're well rested, because work plus rest equals success.
I love it. Take that with you. Well, thank you so much for all of your insight, and thank you, Texoma, for joining us this morning. As always, we'll see you back here next Sunday for another look inside Texoma.